So my dad is Tom, and my brother Jeff took the award for my dad on stage, and John did stand next to
You're
them.
Tom's girl?
Yeah, I'm Chris.
I knew you
I'm one of the twins.
I
Anyway,
have a picture of you as a kid up on the house up on the hill, the
Yeah.
scale, right?
yeah, so we were all there, and my brother took the award for my dad. My brother had done an album with my dad before he died called TFRO. My brother's always tried to be famous, but he just has not made it. But he's tried. But it was very popular, you know, in South America is a big place for them, England. But long story short, as soon as they were on stage getting the awards, the three of them got to speak. And then John got up there and spoke forever. The other three left. We all pulled out money and went out of the room and went to the bar, and we went and had drinks because he was going to perform with some other guys on stage and refused to perform with them. So I thought it was really a butthead move of his, and I was not happy. So when I went to my cousin's wedding later and I saw him, I walked up to him in person and confronted him about how I felt as myself only between me and him. I said, my relationship between me and you is you and me, but I'm not happy at your choice. This is much bigger than you, and you should have performed with them. And that my dad's probably flipping in his grave mad at you, and that how dare you not perform with the band. And he tried to make up some story, and I said, look, I love you because you're my uncle and you taught me to fly fish when I'm a kid, but I just can't deal with you anymore. I love you, and I gave him a hug. And then he's been anti-Fogarty ever since he met his new wife anyway, so we never see him or hear from him anyway. But I had to confront him because I just thought what an awful thing for him to do when it's my only moment to ever see Creedence anything. I was 3 when they broke up. And you're acting like a jerk in front of me. I mean, just really awful of him. So I don't speak to my uncle. And none of us do.
What's your name, dear?
Christine.
Chris.
Oh.
Well, Chris.
I live in El Cerrito, by the way.
Oh, great. Would you mind me asking a little bit more? Would you mind me asking a little bit more about your
Yeah,
father?
I'll give you my information. I just didn't really
Because
want to write
I mean
it on
right
the
here
thing.
now.
Yeah.
Because I know, I wondered,
I don't know a lot.
what
I mean,
I want to know,
Alex
what I
probably knows
want to
more
ask
than
you was, John and Tom were estranged.
Oh,
Did-
25 years.
Right, did they make it
yeah.
up before Tom died?
My uncle flew out about a week before he passed away and spoke to him, and we all left the room so they could talk. And my dad was pretty out of it from all the drugs, but he knew John was there. And then when John left, we all talked. They tried to make, John made amends with him. But then he showed up at his funeral with this new bimbo fiance and her fake jeweled shoes, looked like a gold digger, in a velvet dress, long sleeves, mini skirt dress, and her daughter had, who's 12, these really high heels with a short sleeve velvet dress. It's 116, 120 out in Arizona, in Scottsdale at my stepmom's house. And then he got in a huge fight with the record studio, and we were like, we should ask John to leave. And I was like, you need to ask my uncle to go. I'm done, he can go. But my stepmom has a humongous heart. And so she was like, we're gonna ask the record company to leave because he's fighting with them, and that's your dad's brother. And I, bless her heart, she's always been the most wonderful person in the world to me. She's been a big parent person in my life. My stepmom's awesome. And I mean, if it was me, I would have kicked my uncle out, but she's about family, and that's his brother. And I didn't speak to him or her. I wanted to push her in the pool after I had a couple drinks in me. I kept walking by the pool, and I was going to push her in the pool. And my sister and all my friends were there, and lots of friends flew out. And they were like, come on, Chris, keep going. And I'm like, push. Because she walked around with her 2-carat diamond and said, I'm engaged, I'm engaged, I'm engaged, I'm engaged at my dad's funeral. And it was the tackiest thing she ever did. And I've never spoken to her since, and I've seen her a few times. I will never speak to that woman. It was very tacky. But I hope she sweated it out in that velvet dress. That's all I should say.
Look, do talk to me afterwards. I've got something for you.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming. God, yeah.